You're like, oh no, that'll do it. What was it? Oh, that was Shrek, never mind.
No, I didn't. Not bad.
Not bad, yeah, not bad, yeah, that's it. Not bad. Sorry, we're just reminiscing. So yeah, we had to promote this movie. That was like our job as as YouTubers. We had to promote this movie, and Danny was putting this big deal together. And so his job was to get as many YouTubers as possible to come out to LA to make videos to promote this movie. And so they called me and he said, hey, we'll fly you out here and give you $20 and a cheeseburger if you come out. And I was like, a free plane ticket? Heck yeah!
And you slept on her?
I slept on their couch, and then the next morning Lacey says, you snore really loud.
You did, you were the worst snorer I've ever.
115 pounds later, I don't snore anymore. You're welcome, honey.
The big joke is joking around. It was sort of a joke, like, why don't you just move your family here from Idaho and we'll just make videos? And then it's like, ha ha ha, how funny that was. And then we saw this house from like 2 houses down. We were like, let's check and see, maybe we can do this all right.
It was literally, it was the same landlord that they were, living in 2 houses down. We were going to lunch one day. It's like, oh look, that house is for rent. Maybe we can live there. So we go. Me and Danny are like peeking in the windows. You guys, this is a classic house. This is where Baby Tart got the picture for the James Blunt. This is $419 grand. We don't have any relationship to the house.
Yeah, we had that house for this year.
We just got rid of it. But yeah, you guys can go there. Don't bug
People would come up like just randomly and knock on the door and be like, is this the YouTube house? Who's in there? Shay.
So yeah, we found that house.
Don't be weirdos.
I convinced Colette to move to LA. And where's Ron?
Where's Ron? Because Ron lives in that house.
Ron was the first person to live in that house.
Ron is
sleeping.
So the great thing was, like, before that, I had only had, my wife to hold the camera for me, and I had no idea how to edit. I was on Windows Movie Maker, and then when I went out to LA, Danny was a shooter. Like, he'd shot a lot of things before. Lisa, was an amazing editor. Danny could edit. And I was like, wow, this is easier to make a YouTube video with people who also know how to make YouTube videos. And then that's when I was like, we should do this more often. That would be great if we started a company and we moved out here. It was kind of just a joke at first. But then I remember, after that was done, we did our promotion for the movie. I flew back to Idaho, and we just kept talking. And Danny, I remember I was a radio DJ at Z103, and he would call me and like, you need to come out here. And he kept like dropping hints to Mommy Tart, like, what if we moved to California with our 3 kids? And she's like, no, we're not moving to California. And I was always like, it's only 12 hours. We can drive home. And like, Danny goes crazy and tries to kill us. We can drive home in 12 hours and we'll be fine.
That's when we knew Colette was a keeper. Before that, I had my doubts.